4 talent ID centres regionally around Derby. We've aimed for areas within the catchment of the city, so this one's the Derby base. We have one at Castle Vale, which is Sutton Coldfield. We've got one in Nottingham, which is Carlton, and we have one in Leicester, which is Brockington College. So we're trying to encourage talented footballers to come into the centres with a view to hopefully then coming into the academy for a trial. I think the wider the spread for us in terms of getting as many players into the centres as we can. We see it as sort of like the step up from grassroots. So talented footballers from grassroots, they've got sort of a platform to come and showcase their ability, and the talent ID centres will hopefully provide that platform for them. If they perform well in the centres, then there is then the chance that they can come into the academy for a trial. So hopefully the more players we can see, hopefully the more then will come into the academy, and we can increase the quality in the squads in the academy.
No, the standard's been very good. This is 3 weeks now. We're the 3rd week we've been doing it. So they're getting more comfortable and getting more confident as it goes on, because the more they get to know you, how you want them to do it, and you just try to pass on your experiences that I had as a young player and as a senior coach. Really, they've done really well. They've taken a lot of things on board, and a lot of it is repetition. Even though sometimes it might be a little possession game where it may be 3v2 or a passing drill, they have to concentrate and they have to take things on board. And I'm trying to help them and try to get them to give me what they're thinking as well, because it's important that they start to understand what is wanted to go further. It's a fantastic facility, isn't it? And Derby, they've got to be really proud to have this now. And with Derby County being able to use the facility, it's excellent, and let's hope we can, get a few more homebred players into the first team, and like we have in recent times, and hopefully they can move on and have a successful career.
Ultimately, the 12 weeks is going to be a mix of training and games. Ideally, we want to have sort of 3 games within the 12 weeks for the boys. The training's okay to a certain extent to look how they're doing, but we also need to see them in a games programme as well. At the moment, because it's the outset of the centres, we haven't got the games incorporated yet, but we're hoping to start that after Easter. So the 12-week programme will start straight after the term at Easter, and then we will get sort of a 3-week block of training, look at getting a game, and then the same again. So hopefully that will repeat 3 times. I think to start with, we'll probably make it 2 games in the first block up until the summer, and then from next season, that's when we'll try to incorporate the 3 games into the programme for all the boys. We want there to be sort of a clear distinction between the academy and the talent ID centres. We want the boys to have the aspiration to come into the academy setup. So this centre here in Derby, it's central to the city. It's a fantastic new development. So they've spent quite a lot of money on this. As you can see, there's 4 brand new 3G pitches. And yeah, we wanted it as local to the club and to the academy as we could get it, and we just wanted the boys to be in a great environment for them to come and perform at their best.